Hey, my Sagittarius peoples. Thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl, Sin. I apologize. I was MIA for such a long time. Just a lot going on, and I was unable to do the readings for you guys. But I'm happy to be back, full of good energy. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, of course, you're always welcome. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email is down below. I'll also be putting a link in reference to if you guys want to give donations. Greatly appreciated. So, all right. This is basically usually intended for a love reading, but other things can definitely pop out. So we'll see how the cards flow. The first card that I'm going to pull out is from Sacred Destiny Oracle from Denise Lynn. Super dope cards. All right, what messages do we have for Sagittarius today? Raw energy for Saggy. Okay. Voyage. Planning on taking a trip. Some of you, perhaps, but I'll read the passage. Maybe messing with a water sign. I see the moon plus the water, obviously. Some of you could be really like caretakers, either for work or you have little ones yourself. So, let's read the passage. If I can find it. You already know. Here we go. Voyage. The humpback whale. Get ready. You're about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn or an outer voyage to a distant land. It might be a project or idea that is coming to life. But most certainly, you are interpreted travel, sailing forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is time to make it happen. Get prepared. Have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. That is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. Nice. All right. Some of you guys are really taking off on some type of a journey, and that could be just soul ascendance, you reaching a different type of energy, especially with this new year, this new decade, however you want to take it. Like you're setting new things for yourself. Doesn't have to always be physical travel. You could be planning some type of trip. Romance angels, what do we have for Saggy? Angels are telling you to give your relationship a chance. You might have been holding back or something unexpected, or you expected something to happen and you put that bad vibrage out there, and you have to put your part. And I feel that some of you, maybe there could be an energy where your person is not making the effort. Okay, I think taking a trip or taking some time apart, that means just you two, whoever it is, you and your person going on a retreat and getting away. This can definitely play back to that voyage card where you need to plan something and make the effort. There has to be effort on both parts. You could know your person since you guys were young. You could have you could have a child with this person. I feel it could be a soulmate connection. It can lead to marriage if you're not married already. There could be some type of disconnection at this point, probably not seeing eye to eye on things, but I think taking some type of trip together, maybe you guys can refresh the energy once again. Wisdom of Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. What messages do we have for Saggy? Serendipity. I think a lot of you are working on towards what's going to make you happy. Work could be very important to you, but also your own serenity, your own peace within you. You're not trying to be bothered with nobody else's bullshit. You want to go towards somewhere where you're going towards whatever's going to make you happy. And I feel definitely that is a journey for a lot of you. Whoever I'm reading for, as far as the Sagittarius, I think the journey is right here that you're going on. It's more of, you know what, I'm leaving behind all the bullshit. If you're with it, let's do it. If not, I need you to play your part and make the effort just as much as I'm making the effort. We've known each other for quite some time, but I want peace in my life. I want things to work out. Some of you may feel like you have to walk on eggshells with someone. January could be significant. August, February, and March. May and September. All right, let's do it. The person that Sagittarius is dealing with, what's on their mind? What's on this person's mind? A card felt like slipped out, but I'm not taking it because it didn't jump out. I need you to jump out. What's on this person's mind? They ain't trying to talk to you. They want to win at all costs. Is a number 7. This person's birthday could be on the 7th month, July. But I think they want to win at all costs. They definitely have this charge attitude. And what's on their mind is more of they want to triumph. They want to win. They want to go the distance with something. They're ready to plant the seeds. How do they view Sagittarius? Relationship they have. So this is the heart chakra. All right. They see you as their cool partner. They see you as a soulmate. This has to deal with the relationship stance. They have a lot of feelings for you. It's out of 4 as well. So when I see the 4, I think of 4 of Wands, right? That's the home, positive results, happy celebration, marriage, belonging. There's a sense of belonging between you two. What are their feelings or emotions? Okay, 2 cards then came out. Very patient energy, which can also be connected with the Temperance card. And I think this is more of your energy, Sagittarius, where you're super patient. Unless you're dealing with another Sag. You're following your intuition when it comes to this relationship. And you wanted to see how things were going to come out. Like the outcome of something. You're unaware of how things are going to go. Obviously, you're trying to go with the flow on things, but you have a sense of patience. This can be vice versa, whether it's yours or them. You want balance. This can also signify the heart chakra once again. There's a deep relationship between you two. You have a connection of some sort. I feel that some of you may be contemplating just, you know what, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to keep to myself, be by myself, and not deal with things. I don't want to rush into anything. I want something balanced. I want to attract good things in my life. I want to be able to manage my home, my peace in my life, my contentment. There's a purpose and meaning. You want a purposeful, meaning relationship as well. And it could be flipped. But this is the Sagittarius card, the Temperance card, okay? How do they want to move forward with Sagittarius? They're confused, they're conflicted, they're on the fence, they're unable to make a decision. We have basically the 2 of Swords here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, sword energy. They have a lot that goes on in their head. They do, and they feel that there is equal, you guys are equally matched, okay? But there is a sense of conforming to things, and it could feel as though maybe your friendship is much stronger, as far as the friendship is much stronger than actual being in a relationship. And you could feel this way, or they can. But my question to our guides is, how do they want to move forward, right? So they do want to work together, but there's still some conflict there. There's some choices. Things may be at a standstill, maybe at a stalemate. What are the hidden factors or something that Sagittarius needs to know? Forgiveness. Okay? Someone's either looking for forgiveness, someone needs to offer, or something dealing with forgiveness. Okay? There is some type of research that you have to do. Hidden factors, maybe somebody going back to school, educating themselves, bettering themselves. This is where your focus should be, or their focus. Or someone could be looking for forgiveness. This is the wisdom card. This can stand for a Taurus, the Hierophant, right? And it's more of, someone may have some belief systems, some traditions that they want to follow. And I feel as though sometimes certain people could be hard on themselves. They see from an outside perspective what someone else's relationship looks like, and they want to model or mock that. We set our own rules in life, and everybody's relationship should be different. We shouldn't be a cookie cutter. We're going to be different. So these conformed beliefs that someone may have within the relationship, it's time to let that go. What's the advice? Advice for Saggy. Solar plexus chakra. So, the solar plexus is the third. Color is yellow, obviously. This is an energy about having those words that you can. I can are the specific words for this card. I can achieve. I can have this. I can have that. Always having a positive attitude towards something. So this is the advice for you, Sagittarius. If you want something, you don't put yourself down. You don't make excuses. You don't block yourself from good things from happening to you. Everything in life happens for a reason, but you have to go into something with a positive mind frame. Let go of the worry. Let go of the putting some type of thought into something that's actually not happening. This is about having power, vitality, willpower. Your self-esteem needs to be worked on. Working on ourselves as far as new regimens, going back to school, learning something new. Having self-confidence is very important. All right? You have to have that confidence. All right. Let's see what the outcome or action is. All right. So what I got as far as an outcome is the Devil energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But I feel as though someone within this relationship has some self-destructive behavior that they need to take a look at. Could be you, could be them. But there can also be a sense of depression when it comes to the relationship, and really thinking about things and like not happy because of how things have transpired. Like you tried going for your happiness, you tried changing things, but I think you're putting way too much energy into the wrong thoughts. Okay? There's a lot of patience to be had. There's a lot of listening to one another. At the bottom of the deck, there is obstacles and challenges, obviously. Okay? There's certain things that you guys have to overcome within this relationship if that is something that you want to do and work on. And I know there is that sense of serendipity and the sense of peace that needs to come into play. What's going to make you happy? How can you educate yourself? How can you bring positive energy into the relationship? I really think that some of you really need to plan some type of trip together to bring the energy back. There's love here. There is connection. They have a great energy in reference to wanting to win, in reference to the relationship, but there is some type of conflict. There could be some type of disconnection between you and them. But it can lead into different things, and I think the obstacles and challenges that you deal with is so we can learn. We learn from them and don't jump the gun on them. There could be temptation either on your part or their part, as far as the end game here, okay? Or manipulation of some sort, especially with the devil card being here. Or it could just mean your sign, the sign, okay? Let's see. So I don't like to end it that way. So let's see what other messages do we have for Sagittarius. Nine of Cups is in reverse, okay? So the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's... I understand that some of you may be in a position where your emotional needs are not being met, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. She happens to be in reverse. Someone could be overly critical, very pessimistic here, and a lack of empathy. I feel that whoever you're dealing with, or even you know, the emotions we're trying to come out of the situation. We're putting negative energy into something. And definitely somebody's dealing with some type of manipulation here. And you need to figure out, or they need to figure out, what makes you happy. What makes you tick. You know what I mean? How you're going to get that serendipity and peace within your life. What do you have to do? You're dealing with the Page of Wands, perhaps. Pages usually come with messages. Okay, so there is a message, and I think it's a message from the universe that you need to listen to. Wands are about action. There's some type of action you have to take in reference to the manipulation, the being pessimistic, the thoughts. Because swords can be about thoughts, okay? It's air energy. I feel that someone's putting like these thoughts, and there could be too dependent on someone trying to change the way they, you know. I can also see that you could be dealing with someone who is a cheater for some of you. But it doesn't have to be always, especially when the Queen of Swords is in reverse. But I think there's some type of action that needs to take place, and I think it's more of sit back, look at things, and look at things as a whole. All right, have patience with yourself, come up with some ideas. Education is very important here. Going back to school for some of you. If you're already in school, then just continuing, and this is where you have to focus on yourself, on me.com. Guys, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love you guys. I hope this helped out in some way, and we'll definitely talk next week.